Hey, we're Time of the Mouth. We've just done our Shredder Live Lounge UK showcase.
So you guys have just done the showcase. How did you find it?
It was awesome. It was really good fun, to be fair. Apart from the job.
Lots of takes.
Lots of takes.
No, I was one take boys.
Yeah, we're one take wonders. Always happy. Always will be. We're professionals, true professionals. Yeah, absolutely.
So obviously it's an acoustic track you've done today. It's kind of different from what you've done before.
Very.
Yeah, I mean, as this sort of setup, we haven't done anything acoustic really.
It's actually the first acoustic version of the track.
Yeah, it's a new avenue we're exploring because we find that most of our songs do, even though we write them as rock songs, they do translate quite well to being played acoustically. So maybe it's something we can look into in the future, doing some acoustic shows.
So you guys have just released a new single. How's that gone with your fans and shows and things?
Yeah, well, yeah, Going Back single we just released. It's on iTunes.
Fans?
What a fans? What a fans?
Never heard of that.
No, to be fair, it's gone down really well. We've got a really, really good response from it. Obviously being a new sound now, we weren't sure the reception that we were going to get from the track, but everybody absolutely loves it. We've had a couple of really cracking reviews. So we're really happy that we're moving forward into this new genre and sort of just changing it up a bit and keeping the feel of the band and the music fresh.
So what kind of feedback have you had about it?
I might put me on a bloody spot. We had a review in Slapbag done by Will Munn, who's he's that'll do. That was the review. That was the review. It's good. That was good. No, in all seriousness, Will Munn reviewed the track for us in Slapbag. Gave us an absolutely glowing review. Said it's really punchy, still really catchy, the sort of stuff. The hooks that are in there are really powerful, and it's just an all-round good, like feel-good track, which is something we never thought we'd manage.
So you recorded the track with Dave. Chris, you've obviously recorded with him before. How about you guys? How did you find recording with him for the first time?
I really loved it.
I thought it was great. Yeah. He was just kind of talking us through the track that we didn't even understand it, to be honest, from what he was saying. It really flowed, the way he was mixing it, the way he was producing it, and the ideas that we were all coming up with, it just kind of made it work. And it was great fun.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like individually the parts he was coming up with, that he'd sort of, we'd gone with the track, he'd sort of taken the track down, then rebuilt it, not structurally but parts wise, and we were thinking during the recording of the parts, like, whoa, this sounds really different, like, what's it going to come out like? Then when it was all mixed together and mixed all finally and done and everything, and we heard like the finished track, oh my god.
The good thing is it was the same track, it's just the little bits that were added just filled it out massively.
Yeah,
made it a huge sound, and it was great.
Over now, can't show how much this hurts, how much I want to stay.
So Chris, obviously you did the album with him. Were there any bits that were different from last time, or any bits that kind of he's improved on? Or?
Yeah. It's I think the whole atmosphere. I mean, it's a different atmosphere anyway between recording an album and recording a single, because you've got that with an album after you've been in the studio like 4 or 5 days, you're starting to get a bit clammy. Everybody's in the same room together, and you get to the point where you want to kill each other.
You can smell each other's sweat.
You can taste each other's sweat. That's the worst part. All right.
All right.
But yeah, it did feel very different. I think the atmosphere, because it's sort of like a new thing, a new genre, a new atmosphere, it made the whole experience a lot more fresh, a lot more pleasant, which was, it was a breath of fresh air, to be honest, it really was. And we really enjoyed our time in the studio together, and we were all raring to get back in there and go record an album and kill each other.
Yeah, kill each other.
It's going to happen.
So what kind of things you guys got planned for the future? You touring, you Begin.
Hopefully.
Big things.
Hopefully we'll do another tour next year.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to go on tour again next year. Yeah, with the EP, once we finish that. We're going into the studio again late December, which is a bit of a weird time to go to the studio. But that's when we're going in, we're going to get the EP finished off. And then we're just going to get out on tour, maybe the start of the year, towards spring. Should be good fun, really looking forward to it.
We want to get some t-shirts.
We're going to get some t-shirts.
Yeah.
We're going to get, well, we've got some more merch on order, we've got a lot of stuff coming in. So keep your eyes on our Facebook and Twitter and keep your eyeballs on our Facebooks.
So obviously during the tour, you guys gig lots of venues. What would you say was your favourite?
Chill bar.
Chill bar.
Chill bar in Ilfracombe. It was the fans that came down to that. Big fans that we never knew we had, to be fair.
Yeah.
Loads of new fans.
Yeah, the owner. The neighbours.
Yeah, the owner definitely. The neighbours.
The neighbours.
We met loads of really awesome people, and it was, I suppose it was because it was the last night of the tour, although it was a bit sad because we wanted to carry on because we really had a good time.
Go back to surfing the next day.
We just wanted to stay down there and hang out, but unfortunately we had to come back. But it was the atmosphere of the night, people that were there, just the whole atmosphere was really, really good. And it wasn't just the show.
So in terms of bands that you played with on the tour, who would you say was the one to look out for? Other than you guys, of course.
I'd probably say Human.
Yeah, Human.
Oh, they gigged with us at the London venue, and
12
yeah,
bar
they,
club, wasn't it?
the 12 bar club. That's it. They
12
supported us at that show, and they were insane. They were really good. They could control the audience, and they were just fantastic.
That's the thing that you find with
The
London.
audience of free. Like control them.
300. Human are definitely bands to look out for.
Yeah, it was good.
I mean,
Spelled with a V.
yeah,
HV.
yeah, because apparently the U was used. I don't know. The thing you find with London bands is they're always really different, but that's what's happening now. It's just that when you're from the Midlands, you're stuck 20 years ago, which is why we're still playing pop punk. So, London's very like sort of, if you want to find what's up and coming, what sort of genres are going to be in the next 6 months to a year, London's another place to go, and Human are probably going to be the biggest band that we have played with for a long time.
Right, so when you guys were on tour, what vehicle did you use?
Well, we're not proud of it. We're not proud of it now, we were then.
We were then. We're not anymore.
We apologise to all of the polar bears and the penguins and
And the cute little fuzzy bunny rabbits,
the things that live on ice
and the butterflies,
and that, them too.
and trees.
It was a Volkswagen.
We apologise to the planet.
Our LDV pilot would not have made it.
Machine.
It would have blown up halfway around the tour.
It wouldn't have even got.
So we decided to hire a vehicle. So we went online. We found a really nice Volkswagen crew cab, T32 Trendline. It was gorgeous. It went really well. There's a lot of smoke coming out the back of it.
And a lot of dead animals.
Yeah, it was like every time we drove past, somebody walking a dog, a cat on a wall. They just seem to drop dead.
Literally.
People do.
Dead.
Volkswagen's mountain.
V-dubs, eh?
Still driving one.
Right, so obviously Time and Laugh have been on the scene for a fair few years now. What advice would you have for bands that are just starting and want to break out into the scene?
Surround yourself with good people and play a lot. Just get as many gigs as you can, wherever they are. If it's down the
Frog and Toad.
that place, just go and play it.
Even
Just
if
go
it's
and play
for
it.
no money, just go and do
Yeah,
it. It's good experience.
just go and do it because you're not a true band until you've got 200, 300 gigs under your belt. You never will be. And they need to be gigs on amazing stages like the O2 Academy stages. They need to be gigs on terrible stages like they just need to be on a variation stage in front of like 2 people and a dog and like 500 people. They just need to be completely varied, and like I said before, just surround yourself with good people. Make sure you're enjoying what you do. Don't do it because like, oh yeah, your mates say that you just want to join the band. Make sure you do it for the love of it, and make sure you enjoy the music you're playing. And
Expect it to be easy.
No,
It's never easy.
that's the true key to just enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, we're Time of the Mouth. We've just done our Shredder Live Lounge UK showcase. This is our track, My Disguise.